Hello, everybody, and welcome to this presentation of the ASEA Compensation Plan. My name is Trish Schwenkler, and I am from the United States.
My name is Nicole Dennis, and I am from Australia.
And my name is Sissel Anderson, and I live in Oslo, Norway. So today we're going to go through our very generous compensation plan, and we're going to show you how you can earn thank you money by changing lives around the globe.
So this presentation is going to be done in three parts. The first part is going to cover how you can earn immediate income with ASEA, which includes the retail, preferred customers, and fast start and director bonus parts of the compensation plan. The second part is going to cover the team commissions, which is the binary part of the compensation plan. And the third part is going to cover the executive momentum pool and check match. Both of these can be earned after you become a bronze executive.
So ASEA gives back 50% of all global volume to people like you and me as a thank you money for sharing the transformative ASEA products around the globe.
In addition to the actual comp plan, as you qualify at various ranks, not only will you earn thank you money from ASEA, but you can also participate in the Peak Performance Program. Some exciting parts of this program: as a solid gold associate, you can qualify for an all-expense-paid trip to ASEA headquarters in Salt Lake City. And as a solid diamond, you can qualify each year for the Diamond Summit, which is held in various exotic locations. So we hope to see you there.
To follow our program here, it would be very good for you to download the compensation plan document. So I recommend you to go to aseaglobal.com or to your virtual office, back office library, and download the compensation plan. And you just need to make sure that you select your relevant country.
So ASEA is a global business and you will be paid in your local currency. So what happens with ASEA's products is that the prices are set in US dollars and they're adjusted for global markets to reflect the exchange rate as well as local taxes, including VAT and GST and other taxes that are around the globe. So an important thing to note is that US pricing does not include taxes because in the United States, the taxes are added after the purchase price, which is different to many other countries around the world. So the US compensation plan is in US dollars, so that's relatively easy for people in the US to understand. All of the other markets, the compensation plan is in global business units, and you'll see this referred to as GBU throughout the compensation plan for other markets. Commissions are calculated and paid in your local currency, and the rates of this are set to around every 6 months. They're reviewed and they're set depending on the exchange rate compared to the US dollar. So they don't change very often, and these are the current rates effective from the 2nd of November. So as we go through this presentation, you might just want to take a note down now of what one global business unit is equivalent to in the market where you have your ASEA business.
So the first thing you should know as we move into the actual comp plan is that ASEA has what we call a hybrid comp plan. Now, I'm sure all of you are familiar with what a hybrid car is, and a hybrid car is powered by gas and electricity. So the ASEA compensation plan is powered by the unilevel and the binary, and in the following slides, we're going to explain to you exactly what those terms mean. Now, sometimes you'll run across someone who says, well, I don't like the binary. In this presentation, you're going to learn the advantages of the binary and why it is a fantastic part of our comp plan. But what you can tell those people is that's fantastic because most of our compensation plan is based on the unilevel and only one part is based on the binary.
So all our compensations are paid weekly, except for the executive momentum pool bonus that is paid every 4th week.
So to become an ASEA associate, there are a few steps. The first one is to enroll and use the products, which is ASEA or Renew 28. The enrollment fee is $40. Check for the price in your local currency, and you can place an enrollment order of between 1 and 8 cases of products. So 1 case is 4 tubes of Renew 28 or 4 bottles of ASEA. There are some fantastic discounts available on 4 and 8 case enrollment options as well, so be sure to get people to check those out. You also need to put an auto ship in place to have an ASEA business. Become your own best customer. Use the products and love the products, and then you can move on to step 2, which is to share ASEA with others. And then the third thing is you want to plug in and connect with the training resources of your upline and of the ASEA community more broadly, so that you can have a successful ASEA business.
So it's very important to set correct expectations when you start to use the products and when your customer starts to use the product. Study shows that approximately 10 to 15% notice the difference in their health or their well-being within the first week. However, it is important to give your body some time. So we should all allow at least 3 months on the products until we settle down with what the products can benefit us health-wise with. So never sell a product based on 1 week or 1 month. At least make your customers to set for 3 months.
So ASEA also has a fantastic loyalty program for associates with the bonus auto ship case promotion. When you maintain a 1 case of ASEA Redox supplement or Renew 28 auto ship to remain active, you can earn some free product. So you enroll with a 1 case minimum of ASEA or Renew 28 and then have in place an auto ship. And after your 3rd auto ship, you can get a free case of ASEA or Renew 28. And then if you can maintain your auto ship after your 6th auto ship, you are eligible for another free case of ASEA or Renew 28. So when you are eligible for this case, a little widget will appear in your back office and you can just go in there and claim your free case. And in the Australian market, you will only be eligible for a free case of Renew 28.
So why do you want to be on AutoShip? Well, first of all, the main reason we want to be on AutoShip is because we love our redox signaling molecules. May we never know what we are preventing by using ASEA's products. We want to have more stamina, better athletic performance, increased health and vitality, and better sleep. And who wouldn't want to look and feel younger by using the amazing molecules of ASEA? Of course, we can also benefit from increased blood flow, reduced cellulite, and shrinking those darn fat lobules.
So there are additional reasons for AutoShip. Of course, you should be a product of the product. We should all be. And leading by example is very important. To stay on AutoShip gives you at least 100 points per case you have on AutoShip, and that makes you active. And you have to be active to earn commissions. And AutoShip is, of course, the foundation of the residual income that we all would like to have. Another way to get free products is the Total Health Pack. If you have an order for 150 personal volume on AutoShip each month, where the order at least includes 2 tubes of Renew, then you will have 6 small sample packs of Renew 28 and booklets for free. And those products have the value of $30 US.
It's really important to educate people how to use ASEA's products correctly. So you need to go and get the product usage videos and the usage guides so that people are using them in the correct amount and in the right way. So you can go to ateamsupport.com and follow the 3 simple steps to make sure that you're getting the most out of the products and that you're teaching others to get the most out of the products.
So in ASEA, there are 7 ways to get paid. There are retail profits, preferred customer bonuses, fast start bonuses, the director bonus, team commissions, the executive momentum pool, and check match. First of all, we are going to cover retail profits and preferred customer bonuses.
So the customers is very easy. You just guide them to your website and you help them to purchase the correct products for them. And they do that by pushing the buy here button.
So you do earn some commissions on both retail and preferred customers. So one-time purchases are done by retail customers, and an auto-ship customer is a preferred customer, and they actually get the product at wholesale prices. So when a customer makes a one-time purchase as a retail customer, you earn 100 personal volume, and you earn $30 US or 30 global business units commission, and that's on one case of product. So if you have a preferred customer, they get the product wholesale, and you get 50 points for that, and you earn $25 US or 25 global business units every time a one case auto ship order goes through for a preferred customer.
So the next way to get paid is called the Fast Start bonus. And you will earn a Fast Start bonus every single time you enroll a new associate. Now, the easiest way to enroll a new associate is to simply go to your Team ASEA replicated site and click on the Join Here button. That will bring up an enrollment form like you're seeing here. We have a seamless global compensation plan. So you simply choose the country that the person you're enrolling resides in, and then you fill out the easy enrollment process.
These are some of the options for the different markets. So this is the US sign-up sheet. You can see there's different options for the enrollment pack with some great discounts. And then we have one for a European version of the sign-up sheet with European pricing. And then we have one for Canada. And then we also have one for Australia, which just has Renew 28 in the Australian market.
You can actually find all of these enrollment sheets on A-Team support under other resources. So it's important to teach your people that it's best to get on AutoShip at the time they enroll, because this is the way that they can start qualifying for their free cases that we talked about earlier. Now, when you go in to select your AutoShip, and you select at least one case of ASEA or Renew 28, like we explained before, this will keep you active, which will make you eligible for commissions. When you add 2 tubes of Renew 28 to the AutoShip order, then in your AutoShip orders, you will receive 6 free mini tubes and 6 free brochures. Please note that this is not available. The giveaway packs are not available for the actual enrollment order. And please also note that if you go back in after time of enrollment and you change your AutoShip order, you must click on the 2 tubes plus giveaway pack in order to get your giveaway pack. Nicole, did you want to add something to that?
Sure. So for the Australian market, if you want to get the free mini tubes, you actually need to do your enrollment order, place your auto ship order, and then you need to log into the back office and you need to modify the auto ship to include a 4 tube auto ship of Renew 28 and then a 2 tube of Renew 28 plus the giveaway pack. Otherwise, you will not get your free mini tubes.
So as you start to build your team of associates, you will start to earn Fast Start bonuses. The Fast Start bonus is based on personal enrollments and your sponsorship tree. And you can earn instant Fast Start bonus every time you personally sponsor someone who's purchasing an ASEA product pack during the enrollment process.
So the Fast Start bonus is a one-time bonus that you earn every single time you enroll a new associate. So please note that 1 global business unit is equivalent to $1 US. So when you enroll someone with 1 case of product, you will earn 30 points for every enrollment case, and you will earn 20 global business units as the enroller. Now, if you qualify that week as a Director 300, you will earn an additional 10 global business units. And if you are qualified that week as a Director 700, you will earn 5 more global business units. So you actually can earn 35 global business units, which is equivalent to $35 US if you are qualified as a Director 700 during the week that you enroll your new associate. And so of course, this is an incentive for everyone to strive to qualify every single week as a Director 700 so they can earn the maximum Fast Start bonuses. So let's look at another example. If you enroll someone with 4 cases, you will receive 120 points for the enrollment order. You will earn 80 global business units. If you are paid as a Director 300, you will earn 40 additional global business units. And if you are paid that week as a Director 700, you will earn an additional 20 global business units, which equals a total of 140 global business units, or 140 US dollars.
Okay, so the director bonus is a great part of ASEA's compensation plan because it encourages people to get into action quickly and rewards them for doing so. So you can become a director at any time. However, to achieve the director bonus, you need to do it in 14 days from your enrollment date. So you need to enroll with at least 1 case of product, and then you need to enroll 2 people, one on your left with at least 1 case of product and one on your right with at least 1 case of product, and you will earn a 50 global business unit bonus for becoming a director in 14 days.
So now we are going to start part 2 of this compensation presentation, and in this part we are going to talk about team commissions. So again, there are 7 ways to get paid. The 5th way of getting paid is team commissions. Team commissions are based on building 2 teams. Everyone you sponsor will be divided into 2 teams. You will build a left team and a right team. It's important to know that the maximum amount that you can earn weekly on team commissions is 10,000 US dollars per week. So how many of you can live on $10,000 per week? We all can, right? But don't worry if you can't live on that. In the check match portion of the ASEA comp plan, which we will talk about later, you can earn unlimited income. So this is how it works. Everybody you sponsor will be placed in your sponsorship tree and your binary tree. And so the computer will see both of these trees, and you will get paid all of your commissions in the sponsorship tree except for your team commissions, which will be paid in the binary tree configuration. Let's say you sponsor Anne. You can see that in your sponsor tree, Anne is first level to you, and Anne has been placed, in this case, in the left side of your binary tree. Let's say you sponsor Bob. Bob is first level to you on the sponsor tree. Bob is placed, in this example, on the right side of your binary tree. Now you sponsor Kurt. Well, Kurt has to go into one of your 2 binary legs. In this case, Kurt goes to your left binary leg. Now, even though Kurt is showing as second level to you on the binary tree, the computer will always see that you personally enrolled Kurt and that he is first level to you on the sponsorship tree. Now you enroll someone named Dave. Dave is placed on your right binary team. Even though Dave is second level on the binary tree, the computer will always see that you personally enrolled Dave and that he is first level to you on the sponsorship tree. Now let's look at Anne. Anne goes to sponsor her first person, whose name is Pat. So the computer will see that Pat is first level to Anne, and so then Pat would be second level to you in the sponsorship tree. The computer will always place the first enrollee on the team leg, which in this case is Anne's left leg. It's her team leg because she's sharing this leg with you. The next person that Anne enrolls, Eric, will be placed on her other binary leg, which in this case is her right binary leg. And again, the computer will always see that Anne personally enrolled Eric.
Okay, so when you're just first starting out, you can just let the computer automatically place your new associates in your sponsor tree and your binary tree through your Team ASEA site. So you can send someone to your website, they can click the Join Here button, and the computer will automatically place them either on and just balance them between your two legs. So if you want to place someone in a specific position, you can use the binary placement tree and put someone exactly where you would like them to go. So this is an example of what your binary tree looks, where you go to My Reports and go to Binary Placement Tree, and this is an example of what the binary tree looks like in your back office. So you can see the arrow pointing to that little oval there. So that's a position where you can enroll a new associate. So you just click on that little oval and it will bring up all of the forms so that you can put in their details and enroll a new associate. Another way to determine the binary placement is to go again into My Account in your back office and into Placement Preferences, and you can set your placement preferences to left or right. So maybe you've already got a lot of volume going through on one of your legs and you want to make sure that all of your new enrollments are going on the other side. So you can set your placement preferences so even if someone goes to your website, that they're going to put them on the leg of the binary where you'd like them placed. So the binary tree in the back office, this is what it looks like. And you can change this view by clicking on the little arrow down beside the binary word and changing it to sponsor. And it changes from the binary view to the sponsorship view. So the sponsorship view does not include any spillover. So you may have the gift of spillover if you have an active upline, and this is included in the binary view. However, it's not included in the sponsorship view. So at the bottom of this, you can see a little key. And so the circles show that that person is on auto ship. So you can see that this person has a lot of circles, so a lot of people on auto ship. The little triangle means that the people are not on auto ship. And then the colors signify the different ranks. So you can see that this person has had a couple of people that have advanced in rank to Director and Director 300.
So now I'm going to teach you one of the funnest and most interesting parts of the ASEA compensation plan, which is how to build your binary tree. Now, in the process of building your binary tree, you will earn team commissions, and I'm going to show you how that is calculated. And also in the process of building your binary tree, you will advance in rank. And so in the following slides, we will show you exactly how rank advancement is determined. So I always like to compare the binary tree to a Christmas tree. And guess what? You are the star of your own Christmas tree. And as the star of your own Christmas tree, you are going to stay active by being on auto ship with at least 100 personal volume, 100 points. Or better yet, you can have 150 PV because you will be qualifying for Total Health 150, which is where you get the 6 free mini tubes if you are on 1 case of auto ship plus 2 tubes of Renew 28. So then, like we explained before, you are going to become a director. You are going to sponsor 1 person on your left team and 1 person on your right team. And then for the rest of your ASEA career, you are going to simply continue decorating your Christmas tree. Now, let's look at this in a little bit more detail. So here you are, you're the star of your own Christmas tree. You sponsor a guy named Joe and 1 other person. Each of them enrolls with at least 1 case. You are now a director. If Joe is motivated, you are going to do everything that you can to assist him in going director. If he is not motivated at this time, you are simply going to continue sponsoring people. In this case, Joe is motivated. So maybe you do a presentation in his home or with some of his friends, maybe with a flip chart, and Joe becomes a director. Joe has an active upline. That's you. The next person you sponsor could be placed on the binary tree underneath Joe's new person. You have just given Joe the gift of spillover, which means that you have placed one of your personally enrolled people in his binary tree. Let's say that Joe sponsors 2 more people. One goes on his left team, one goes on his right team. Well, person number 3 helped Joe's first person, and now the next person that Joe sponsored is helping the person that you sponsored, in this case, person number 3. So it's very fun the way that you can start to create synergy in your binary tree. Let's say you enroll 2 more people, one on your left and one on your right. Now your number 5 people is helping all the people on that binary leg, including Joe's people, as well as your own person that you sponsored earlier. So it's important, as Nicole said, always place your new associates at the bottom of your right leg or your left leg. The computer will do this automatically if you are simply using the join button to enroll your new people.
You can see that this is where you can place a new enrollee, where the arrow is pointing to, and you're always going to keep them on the outside, so either the outside right or the outside left. You're never going to sponsor people on the inside of your legs. You place your people on the outside of the left and the right side of the tree, never on the inside. So where that red arrow is pointing, you would never sponsor a person there.
Now, if you did sponsor a person there, what would happen is that you would now be building 2 legs for that person. In that case, you would have created a welfare system for that person. There would be no reason for them to work anymore because now you would be building both of their legs. The other thing that this would do, if you place your new person where the arrow is pointing, is you would essentially create an orphan for your new person because you wouldn't know whether they would get spillover from that person above them or not. So if you keep them on your outside left, outside right, you know that you're going to continue sponsoring people, which means that your new person will continue to get spillover from you. And that's the best way to help your new person, is by keeping them outside right, outside left. Again, never place people in the middle circles.
So as you continue sponsoring, you're going to get more and more people in your tree, continuing to put people on the outside left and the outside right of your tree. After a while, you will get some people who also want to build an ASEA business, and they will start to build the inside, and you'll have many, many branches coming off your Christmas tree.
There's always going to be some empty circles. You don't have to worry about that. Those are not your job to fill in. Okay, so now I'm going to explain how you actually get paid on the binary tree. So we are going to take a look at your left team and your right team. In this case, all the people on your left team are green circles, and all the people on your right team are purple circles. Now in this case, everyone is a circle, which means that everyone is on auto ship. In your actual tree, sometimes you will see some triangles, as Nicole explained before, and the triangles represent people who are not on auto ship. So again, super important to encourage people to stay on auto ship and plug them into all the conference calls and events that we have so that they can understand more and more the power of our incredible redox signaling products. Okay, so in this case, in this week, your left team has generated 6,000 group volume, and your right team has generated 5,000 group volume. Which is the lesser leg? Well, of course, 5,000 is the lesser leg. So what ASEA will do is they will pay you in the binary team commissions portion of your comp plan. They will pay you 10% of your lesser leg, which in this case is 500 global business units, which is equivalent to $500 US. Now, the next week, your right team will start out at 0 group volume, but you will carry over 1,000 points from your left team. So that means you will start the week with 1,000 points on your left side. And this will continue to carry over every single week Whichever side is greater, you will carry over the leftover points week after week after week. You never lose that volume as long as you are on auto ship, generating at least 100 points per month. Now, some people say, well, why is ASEA only paying me on one side of my binary tree? And another way of looking at this is that what ASEA is actually doing is paying you 5% of each of your legs. So 5% of your left volume and 5% of your right volume. And this is pretty much industry standard for this type of bonus. It runs right around 5%.
So there are many advantages with your binary tree, and instantly it allows you to help your associates by placing people under them, as we've heard. And of course, it also incentivizes sponsoring, always to balance your both teams. And if you have a lot of volume in one leg, then you are incentivized to go out and build your other leg. And it encourages people to join now, because all the people that will come in tomorrow and the week after and the week after might happen to go underneath those who comes in today. So if you decide now, it's better than to decide in a week. And it also incentivizes consistent auto-ship. All the banked volume will flush without you having the 100 personal volume monthly. And of course, you will also get paid unlimited in the depth here. So the deeper, the better.
So let me just mention that in comp plans that don't have team commissions, you generally only can get paid on 7 generations in depth. And so it's a huge advantage to get paid on unlimited depth in the binary, because this incentivizes you to work throughout your entire team. The comp plan has to be limited in some way. So most comp plans limit it by the depth that you can be paid in. That's why the team commissions portion of our comp plan is limited to $10,000 US dollars per week, is because it has to be limited in some way. So I hope that makes sense.
And of course, we know there's a lot of information to get through in the beginning here now. So the basic rules are that the computer takes care of every placement automatically if you want it to. But you can also choose where to place people when you want to do that. And that's something you learn after you have been walking for a while. And ask your upline for help about placement when sponsoring, especially maybe your first people, and then also afterwards as you need it. And place your first business builders on the team leg, as Trish mentioned. So especially if you have an active sponsor. And of course, we should all continuing sponsoring to balance both our binary legs.
Okay, so how to achieve your ranks based on the binary. So rank advancement, you need to have 2 legs that produce a certain number of volume to determine your rank. And your rank is determined weekly by the lesser leg volume. This can include spillover volume from, an active upline that you have, who may be putting people down one of your legs. Once you reach the ranks of bronze and above, your rank is also determined by the sponsor tree view. So you must have multiple qualified Director 300 legs weekly in your sponsor tree for the ranks of bronze and above. And these cannot be from spillover from your upline. They have to be, the Director 300 legs have to be somewhere in your personal sponsorship tree.
So the ASEA ranks are Associate, Director, Director 300, Director 700, and then you start on your executive leadership levels as a Bronze Executive, Silver Executive, Gold Executive, Platinum Executive, Diamond, Double Diamond, and Triple Diamond. And ASEA operates on a weekly cycle, so it goes from Friday midnight New York time through Friday midnight New York time again. And it includes volume from enrollment cases, auto-ship cases, customer cases, and personal volume above 200 points enroll into lesser leg volume at the end of each week.
So, Director 300, It's it's the first rank where you start to get paid the team commissions part of the compensation plan. And to become a Director 300, you need to be active with an autoship of 100 points. And then you need to have 300 group volume in the lesser leg, which basically means that you have 3 cases of products going through your lesser leg in a week. It can include any spillover from your upline. And it goes from Friday midnight New York time to Friday midnight New York time. So you won't get paid the binary commissions until you reach Director 300. However, if you're on autoship, your volume will accumulate, and when you reach the rank of Director 300, you will be paid those commissions. So isn't that fantastic? So in the weeks that you are qualifying and getting paid as a Director 300, you will be eligible to earn the additional fast start bonuses on enrollments that you are doing personally and that people in your organization who haven't reached the rank of Director 300 yet are also doing. So this can significantly add to the income that you are earning from ASEA when you're first getting started.
And to achieve the rank of Director 700, you also have to be eligible for 100 points a month, active with your 100 PV. And you need to accumulate 700 group volume points in your lesser leg. And that includes also any spillover from above. And the week runs still from Friday through Friday, midnight in New York time. And when you go Director 700, you can achieve the maximum, go back. Should I take it all again, Trish?
Whatever you want, Sissel. I think it was fine, but it's up to you.
To achieve the rank of Director 700, you need to have your 100 point on autoship and be active. You also need to accumulate 700 group volume point in your lesser leg, and that includes also the spillover from above. And the week still runs from Friday through Friday, New York midnight time. When you achieve the rank of Director 700, you can earn the maximum fast start bonuses yourself. So in addition to the personal enrollment, you also get the Director 300 enrollment payment and the Director 700 enrollment payment. So as soon as possible, you should achieve that.
Okay, so the ultimate goal, of course, is to advance to bronze, executive, and above. And the reason that this is so important is because once you are bronze, and once you have qualified twice consecutively at the bronze level, you will be able to open the EMP bonus, which is the Executive Momentum Pool, which we will talk about in the next section. Also, when you are bronze, you can begin to qualify for check match commissions, which ultimately can become the most lucrative part of the compensation plan. Now, I'd like to show you some of the actual figures for compensation for bronze and above. If you look on the right side of the chart, you will see the average earnings per month for people at the various executive ranks. Now, these numbers are in US figures. The amount of income that you can earn at these different levels can become quite significant. And remember, these are monthly figures. So if you're looking at the diamond, the double diamond, and the triple diamond ranks, these are very, very significant incomes. So how do you reach bronze executive? So at the level of bronze, the qualification changes. Now you have to produce 200 personal volume monthly. Now, a lot of people get this volume simply by being on autoship for themselves and their partner. Also, by this time, a lot of people have preferred customers, and this can also add into your personal volume monthly requirements. To qualify the bronze level, you need 2,000 group volume on your lesser leg. This is not something that you are producing alone. So it's your entire organization on the left and the right has to be at least 2,000 volume. There's another qualification that comes into play in this part of the compensation plan. And so you must have 2 sponsorship Director 300 legs that are qualified as Director 300s during the same week that you're bronze. And these legs cannot be people that were placed there by your upline. They can't be from spillover. So let's take a look at what this would look like. Well, let's say that somehow you sponsored 2 really good people and they both happen to fall on your right binary leg. And both of them became Director 300s. That's fantastic. They can both be on the same binary leg, either your right binary leg or your left binary leg. But it might be that you sponsored 2 people and one went on your right team and one went on your left team, and these were the people that were motivated enough to become Director 300s. So they can be on separate binary legs. Now your Director 300 legs also could be in depth. So going back to our former example, let's pretend like you sponsored Joe. Joe ended up not doing a lot in ASEA. He sponsored his best friend, and his best friend didn't do anything, but he sponsored his sister, right? And his sister became a Director 300. So even though that person is not first level to you in a sponsor tree, that person, when they become a Director 300, would actually count as a Director 300 leg for you because they are in your personal enrollment tree. Now, if you have 2 or more Director 300s, in the same sponsorship leg, this will count as 1 Director 300 leg for you. So for example, at this point in time, Sissel is a gold executive in Norway, and she has quite a few Director 300s in her organization. Well, for her sponsor, this would count as 1 Director 300 leg for him.
Now we're going to start part 3 of the presentation, and we're going to cover the executive momentum pool and the check match parts of the compensation plan. And these are parts which develop the residual income, and they increase over time. So we'll start off with the executive momentum pool. Now this is a really exciting part of the ASEA compensation plan. So it allocates 3% of global sales to the bronze to platinum ranks. So this is quite unusual in the industry to have a pool that allocates 3% of global sales to the middle ranks of a company. This is usually reserved for kind of the diamond ranks and above. So once you qualify at bronze 2 times consecutively, you unlock the bronze executive momentum pool, and you have 12 weeks to participate in that pool. Once you qualify at silver 2 times consecutively, you unlock the silver pool, and you have 16 weeks in which you can participate in that pool. And then again, once you qualify at gold 2 times consecutively, you unlock the gold pool, and you have 20 weeks where you can participate in the gold pool. Once you get paid at platinum 2 times consecutively, you can unlock the platinum pool, and you get eligible to be paid for 24 weeks in the platinum pool. Now, the executive momentum pool is really exciting because this is what has allowed my husband Justin and I to create a 6-figure income in just 12 months with ASEA. This has been a big part of that. So the executive momentum pool is based on your personal group volume 3, which basically means that it is based on the first 3 levels of your sponsorship tree and the volume that has been generated by that. So the executive momentum pool is the only part of the ASEA compensation plan that is paid monthly, and you basically earn shares in the pool, and then you are paid based on the number of shares you have, which is related back to your personal group volume 3. So if you want to know more about the executive momentum pool, you can watch the compensation plan video by Regional Vice President Justin Wilson, which is in your back office homepage. It's also in A-Team support, other resources, getting started. The compensation plan video can be found there. So if you choose to go a little faster, perhaps like Sissel, who became gold very, very quickly, you can participate in the fast track of the executive momentum pool. And this rewards you for moving quickly through the executive ranks. You actually earn 1.5 times the executive momentum pool shares as you qualify for each level within a certain time period. For example, you'll be fast-tracked for any weeks you're in the bronze pool within 34 weeks of enrolling, which is around 8 months. And there's different time frames for the different parts of the different ranks in the executive momentum pool to qualify for the fast track. So let's have a little bit of a look at some of the incomes that people are earning from participating in the executive momentum pool in US dollars. These are paid every 4 weeks. Someone at the bronze rank on average has personally sponsored 17 associates. And if they're just participating in the executive momentum pool, they're getting paid around $360. If they're in the fast track of the executive momentum pool, it increases to around $702 as the average payment. Someone at the silver rank has the average number of personally sponsored associates is 28. And if they're participating in the executive momentum pool, it's around $875 every 4 weeks. And if they're in the fast track, that's around $1,100 every 4 weeks. At the gold rank, the average number of personally sponsored associates is 34, and the momentum pool payout is on average $1,380. And if they're in the fast track, it's over $4,500 that they're receiving every 4 weeks. So you can see there's a big jump being in the fast track at the gold level. And at the platinum rank, the average number of personally sponsored associates is 52, and the average momentum pool payout is almost $3,000. That's fantastic additional income every 4 weeks. And then the average momentum pool fast track, when these figures were released, was there was actually only one person who'd been paid in the fast track, but I can say it's like from the examples I know, it's been around $8,000 to $9,000 over a 4-week period for people participating in the platinum fast track.
These are numbers for November 2015, and this can always change depending on global volume can change, the amount of people qualifying for these pools can change, but we just thought we'd give you this example just to kind of give you an idea of what's been paid in the past. Woohoo! Okay, so now we are going to finally reach the 7th way to get paid in ASEA, which is check match. Now, this is unlimited income. There's no cap on this income. The sky is the limit. So how does check match work? So how it works is you earn a percentage of the income of associates in your personal enrollment tree. Now, if you're going to earn a percentage of the income of associates in your personal enrollment tree, what is that going to incentivize you to do? Of course, you are going to do everything that you can to help your people earn the highest checks possible. So check match is true residual income. Like I mentioned before, at the higher ranks, diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, this ultimately can be the most lucrative part of the comp plan. And also, since this is based on only your personal enrollment tree, if you haven't received spillover from your upline, then your check match will actually be larger because, in my case, I've never received anyone, any spillover whatsoever from my upline. And so that means every single person in my organization is part of my personal enrollment tree. So if you get spillover from your upline, be happy. And if you don't get spillover from your upline, you can be happy about that as well. So again, check match bonuses do not include spillover from upline, only people in your own personal enrollment tree. And what happens is that you will get paid on 1 to 7 generations of bronzes in your organization. And the generations that you get paid on will depend on your rank qualification for the week. You will earn a percentage of what your people earn on their team commissions. So again, to earn check match, you must qualify at bronze or above. So if you are bronze for that week, you will be paid on your first generation of bronzes. And most of the time, this will include everyone in your organization, because most bronzes don't yet have a bronze in their organization. Now, when you qualify as silver, that week you will get paid on 2 generations of bronzes in your personal sponsor tree. If you are qualified as gold that week, you will earn check match down through 3 generations of bronzes in your personal enrollment tree. If you are qualified at platinum that week, you will earn through 4 generations of bronzes in your personal enrollment tree. Diamond, 5 generations of bronzes. Double diamond, 6 generations of bronzes. Triple diamond, 7 generations of bronzes. So people often ask me, well, how much exactly do I earn in the check match? And so let me explain this to you. Like we already mentioned, every single week, ASEA pays out 50% of global volume to the associates around the globe. So out of the 50%, the 50% that ASEA keeps goes to cover all of their corporate expenses, which of course includes manufacturing the products, their offices, R&D, the salaries they pay to their employees, associate support people that you call on the phone, marketing, country expansion, incentives, convention, etc. So ASEA has a lot of expenses that they have to personally cover. Now the 50% that they pay out to the field, of course, with that amount, they have to pay the various bonuses that we've already talked about. Of course, they have to pay the retail and the preferred customer bonuses. They pay the director bonus. They pay the executive momentum pool bonuses, the team commissions, etc. Now, whatever's left over after they've paid all of those bonuses, which are definite set in stone amounts, whatever's left over every week goes to the check match. So the check match is actually a floating percentage that completes the 50% associate payout. And this ends up being approximately 15 to 20% of your personal group's binary pay. So it's impossible to say exactly what the check match will be each week, but it does, and it can, the larger your group grows, it can grow to be an extremely significant portion of your weekly commission check.
Yes, the $1 Million Club in ASEA. The $1 Million Club is an elite group of associates who have completed an amazing accomplishment of earning over $1 million in commission. And the fantastic part is that they have room for all of us in there. So there is no limit on how many we can be.
So the vision of ASEA is to share the ASEA products and the ASEA business opportunity around the globe and to continue to expand into new markets over time. So this is a great quote from Zig Ziglar, which we love, that says, you can have everything you want if you... This is a great quote from Zig Ziglar that says, you can have everything you want if you just help enough other people get what they want.
So this is Trish, Sissel, and Nicole thanking you for watching this ASEA compensation plan presentation. We hope that it was helpful for you, and we will continue our quest to build ASEA around the world.